Now let's turn to Benjamin Baker for a look at Adventist history. This week, learn about the ministry of two female Finnish evangelists during World War II.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. During this week, in 1965, Elsa, Luukkanen, and Aino, Lehtuoto, two Finnish female evangelists, held a month-long revival in Bronx, New York, just one stop on a nationwide tour. As a young girl growing up in Finland, Luukkanen had an irrepressible desire to minister for the Lord and started out as a Bible worker and literature evangelist. She led Aino Lehtuoto to Jesus through her personal efforts, and the two partnered in ministry. In 1939, when Finland became embroiled in war with Russia at the start of World War II, almost all of the Adventist ministers were compelled to serve in a non-combatant capacity. Refusing to let the work of God flag because of the missing men, Luukkanen approached conference leaders about running a public meeting. Request granted, Luukkanen and Lehtuoto's meetings were so successful that they were urged by the leaders to hold more. Combining preaching and singing, the women brought hundreds of souls to Christ in public meetings, and at the war's end, instead of going back to house work, the dynamic team continued doing public evangelism for more than 3 decades. In those years, they traveled the world over, much sought after as revivalists, oftentimes holding meetings where there was no Adventist presence. The women had to raise money themselves. Some of their campaigns ran for 5 months, attracting thousands from all walks of life. Their programs frequently appeared on television, sometimes the first time Adventist programs had been aired in a given area. In the end, Luukkanen and Lehtuoto were responsible for baptizing more than 700 souls and raising up multiple churches. And that was This Week in Adventist History.